told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't need exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. Bada bing, I popped the least suspect. I start all my crowns, ring and necklace. Do what the men above had taught me. Hey, you say I play too hot, no coffee. I had to change my life like this. Yeah. I'm taking life for what it is. Yeah. Quit acting blind, you need some lenses. Abiding by the damn scriptures. Hey, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't need exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. Quit the fuck, show me love, I need love. Don't wanna leave me, yeah. I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards round us, I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't need exist. And I said, UPK made me like this.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to profit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settle. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, Jeremiah, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. For them fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no losses, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pants through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask she the prophets. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
For the rapper, busy man, shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga.
I pray what Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies, this hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert, another cop just stress the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening, is in fact the If revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jackie. So I war, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit light work. It ain't about who got this gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Shalom, this is the ISUPK started out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the direction of Commandant General Yohana. This is a sub-branch in Birmingham, 396 Lodge Road, 394 Lodge Road, B185PW. And Craftier is the head of this branch. Now, we have Officer Ariala. You don't even come past the belly, boy. Yeah? But you always walk with your belly, so you can't come up to the air. So, yeah, so, and Officer Ariala will be the reading officer tonight. Hopefully, he can start stop nitpick me. Right? So, he's a good officer. All his banter and everything. Right. So, we shall meet the brothers and sisters. The brothers, Yahweh Shimei Shai Braksan. The sister, Yahweh Shemar Al-Atan Bashem Yahweh Shai. And tonight class is called Weeping Time, because we know who is weeping. Even though some of our people have in the weeping, but we are the last end of the weeping anyway. But they just been stubborn, that's why they are in the weeping, because they think they are too attached to the things of the world. And because of that, they keep stumbling over their left foot. We find our way and we know what this is all about. Some of our people, they see it, but they still don't. I'm sure they miss you in the high street, because that high street used to be full when we step out. But now, sorry, Birmingham, but you're going to have to come to the school if you want to see us again.
That's right.
So the Most High is moving us up and out. So if you never get a chance to come in, just the door is still open, and I'm sure we won't turn you away. And if you need any help towards food or anything like that, we still do a food drive. So be happy to come down any day of the week, or take a phone number of the flyers at the head of the class, the building, and then you can contact somebody. Right? Smell like a restaurant.
Ready.
Right, so the topic tonight is weeping time, and we know who is weeping. We are in the last stage of our weeping, but some people just began. The other nation, their kingdom is falling, so we know they're weeping. As you can see, even though some of these are AI generated, but a lot of the videos, I think 90%, I'd say, is real, because almost every nation now realize that we so-called black people, Hispanic and Native Indians, are the real people of the earth, right? We are God-chosen people, and every time they try to uproot you out of any kingdom, that kingdom feel the judgment. So you can see America now wanted to deport black people. They realize that these so-called white people start crying and say, why can't black people get deported? When you come there and see those people and the land belong to them, but you want to deport them and take over all of their history and possession. Now, you must understand that when God has planted us, you're crying and you're weeping, and all of the policies that you come up with can never uproot us. But you can try all you want, but you're going to fail.
That's right.
There's none of these idols that you worship or your gods, you call them, has never overcome our God, and will never overcome our people. Yes, you might have us in saved for a time, but it's because our Father allowed it, right? But now that our kingdom is coming up and your one is going down, well, it's gonna be a hard day for you.
That's right.
We won't come wiping your tears, because you never wipe our tears. You mock us, you jeer us, and you do all kind of things to us. But now you come crying, expecting we must turn the other cheek. Those days are over.
That's right.
The more our people wake up and keep the law, statutes, and commandments, the more the back burner turn up. And the Most High is in control of that burner. See? As we have established that we are the true people, and from 1969, this law, statutes, and commandments has been pushing. And to all the people that recognize and come into this school, establishing it across the earth, the gospel must be preached to all nations. But guess who are the nations? Not the other nation. Is talking about the children of Israel. And the only thing can bring us back to the Most High is the law, statutes, and commandments. So when you hear your pastor, lying, wicked, Sunday flitters pastor telling you about what? The laws are done away with. Ask him which part of the law done away with. And when we were under the law, he can't even explain what was happening when we were under the law. Well, it's instant death when you break the law. No procrastination or if and but. You have to be put to death for that. When Christ came and they caught the woman in adultery, everything started being so hypocritical that the woman was about to be stoned to death. But where's the man that she was in adultery with?
That's right.
Nobody see him. Nobody wanted to harm him, but they want to harm the woman. So when Christ stepped in and said, look, this is not a one-way thing, right? Anyone that you have any sin, cast the first stone. Everybody throw down their stone and walk away. That's what damn hypocritical and wicked our head who was supposed to guide us about keeping the law. If the woman is going on trial, the man must go on trial too.
That's right.
Because she alone can't commit adultery by herself. Right? Now, with every opportunity our people get to exercise the law, it seems like they just step away from it and start doing some real silly things. Because look, the nation stick to their agreement with their God. You have not changed your God, but we change our own. And look at us. Everything is against us, even our damn self. And we've been telling you, we might be living in grace, The last stage of our tribulation, but you still not wake up yet. What are you waiting on? Because the material things you can't carry with you. How we say, when Christ tell the young man, if you want to be saved, give away all of what you have. It hurt him deeply because you know I go back down to the poverty stage in life, right? But you can't carry nothing with you. Because you didn't come with nothing. Can you imagine if your mother give birth to you with your basket and your suitcase? That's the only thing you could have carried back. Why she didn't give birth to you? None like that. You come naked, you come, naked you go. So what? When you're going, make sure you're fulfilling the prophecy for you, not against you. And this is the reason why our people still hold on to the other nation, hypocrisy, telling them about everybody can be saved. Ask your pastor, because Gina Jennings telling that the law is done away with and everybody can be drafted in. Where? Are you part of the branch that was broken off? No. So you can be engrafted back into the original plant. Right? Now, take it hook, line, and sinker. What is the other nation going to be saved from? That's the question. Right? Why are they weeping if everybody can? Why are they in their tribulation, starting their tribulation if everybody can be saved? They know that they themselves know that there's no salvation for them. All is there waiting for them. It's the same field that we used to plow for them. They're going to plow it for us now. And all of the weapons that they've been bragging about, imagine, you spend $2 billion a truck to carry special weapons, and then you're going to have to break down that truck, melt it back down, and make it into plowshares. Wow. Aren't you going to be weeping? You have to weep while we laugh. Me, I need a donkey job on those days because I'm going to laugh. When I see my sons and great-grandsons and great-grandson to me, 1,000 generations oppressing them just like they used to do, I'm going to tell them, don't let up on him, my boy. Exercise your arm. Keep him harmless and exercise him properly. And if you need help, call me. So we're going to hear them weeping day and night, just like how Hannah could not give rest to herself because her kids was taken from her. And that's the problem. Everybody want to be saved when it's our time to rule. And your pastor still being a hypocrite. What the other nation going to be saved from? You want to answer that?
That's my church living good. I don't know what they want to be saved from. And you got a great military, diamonds, money, a country, I don't know.
And the power to oppress. Because that's what they use their power to oppress us. Not knowing that, you see, if they say all black people should go back to the Caribbean, where we come from, what are we going to go back to? We have to take everything that we can give you. So you're still going to left empty-handed. Yeah, you're going to have your buildings. So then become a ghost town, so everybody might have to start from in a one little area. Right? But we go back to the Caribbean, as you can see now, people are seeing that there was proper housing and housing structure and everything in Jamaica, because some people think that Jamaica is a little dirt road, where the dirt, right? The rainfall and the mud start and everything.
That's a big point, because if we go back to the Caribbean, we got to take electricity with us, we got to take water with us, we got to take the internet with us. The black man invented the internet.
The car.
That's what we don't think about these things. So that's right.
Right, see? Even Officer Ariel is putting in his 2 cents to tell you that everything you have belongs to us. Right? Is piece of knowledge then. So basically, these people are always telling you go back home, go back to this, go back to that. And you are this kind of animal. And I don't know what's wrong with the mirror, why they can't see the truth, you know, when they look in the mirror. Because you never see any animal with black people here, right? But they are calling you this kind of animal. And why they always deceiving themselves, I don't know. They must be super stupid.
That's right.
Because we civilize you. And even though your people don't want to admit it, there are historical events that can show you. We teach you even how to bathe. We teach you how to prepare a decent meal without having to have heat in blood, right? You people used to put blood in wine. You people used to use piss to do all kind of things. In Caribbean, we never used to use that. We use water to do everything what we do. Clean up. We used to walk around and collect piss from like a piss bank. People donate them piss or sell them piss to you. We do all kind of things.
So like if I may, that's where you get the term piss poor. You know, people say it's piss poor or you got a bucket to piss in.
Yeah.
Because the white man used to actually sell piss back then.
See? So there are historical things that is recorded where they wish him could have wiped it out, but guess what? The Most High ain't allowing it. Just for you so-called black people to know that you are the chosen people, you have a duty, and you must stand by the oath you have taken. We have broken it plenty times. You know, Jehovah's Witness man did say to me, but you people did walk away from the law. Yeah, so that's none of your damn business.
That's right.
That's between us and our Father.
That's right.
Why don't you stick to your business and live our business? Because you ain't got nobody to stick up for you in this time. So the law is only for us, and only us gonna be laughing in the last days. When our kingdom come up and your kingdom is going down, guess what? We gonna be the one laughing, meanwhile you be the one weeping. And the weeping will not stop. Hannah couldn't hold ourselves together because our kids was taken from her. So now it's your time for your kids and your time to weep. So we can go to the book of Ecclesiastes 3 verse 4. So when we tell you people that, look, it's time for your kingdom to come and it's time for you to weep, we ain't lying to you. We have no reason to lie to you. We just want you to know that the truth must be told. So the book of Ecclesiastes 3 verse 4. And either, sorry, Ecclesiastic, not Ecclesiastica, sorry. The book of Ecclesiastes says Ecclesiastes 3 verse 4, says Ecclesiastes 3 4, a time to weep and a time to laugh. So our time is coming to laugh, right? As them say, we got to have a donkey jawbone to laugh when Babylon's system go down. They think they're gonna live up by the stars and they can throw all that rubbish and thing down here, but it ain't gonna happen like that. There was no place prepared up there so for anybody to live. They're supposed to live on the earth because the earth was always inhabited, and that's the purpose of it, right? And they that dwell in it are truly the Most High delight. So when you going up there, sir, and you have got your kind of canister, kind of the madness is gonna go up there because you people have a type of madness to explore upon one another and to explore things that always put you in under danger. Even though it's civilized and show you right from wrong, you're still going down the wrong road. So Ecclesiastes 3 verse 4, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. So the dancing is going to be for us. Your days of dancing is over. It's your time to weep, because we did our weeping and boy, it was terrible, but it was righteous because it was a correction for the 12 tribes of Israel. We have go against the last statutes and commandments of our God by worshiping the other nation God, casting away our heritage and trampling on it. And they themselves beat it out away to call ourselves by our heritage. You could not say you're a Jew. You could not say you're an Israelite. That's why the term, when you come to Rome, you do what the Romans do. And this is all because we did allow them to convince us to follow them in their wickedness, right? When the Most High says, wherever you go, do not take on the ways of the wicked. Do not take on the ways of the other nation, because their ways is not yours. When we started to sacrifice our kids, it's because the other nation, we see them doing it. Believing that their God, Baal, can do anything for them. He will never be able to do anything for them. Right? As we said before, if their God was so powerful, why can't he make somewhere for them to live? Oh, God created heaven and the earth. And he says, because of us, he made it. But show me where their God can make somewhere else for them to stay. So why then don't they get civilized and realize that their God can do nothing for them? Because the Most High govern everything. Just all right, see the basic example. You grown up and you want to live your life the way you want to live. You're gonna go and get your place, because you can't do what you want to do in your parents' place. Right? Simple. So you go and get what you want to get and live the life that you want to live. So they don't have to see what you're doing, and you don't have to know what they want to tell you what to do. Right? So if they love their God that much, why can't they go and damn well live find somewhere where feed them God that tell them to live? Well, it's silly. That's why we should come back to our laws, statutes, and commandments, and let the other nation know that they were made for our possession, not us for them. It's the other way around, they for us. But as we say, we broke the laws, statutes, and commandments, and we had to pay for it. And that pain was slavery. Now they are saying, oh, black people are cursed and this. That's fine if you believe that. But is the curse able to be lifted? But their curse will not be lifted when you put on them. They're going to be cut off by slaughter. Right? So you don't waste your time trying to convince them to love you, because they don't know what is love. Keeping the law is love. You love for your God and you love for your people. But their God has always been brainwashing them, telling them to think that we are nobody and we need them. We don't need nobody. If we come back to our God, which is our biblical duty, then you would realize they need us, we don't need them. We invent everything. Why would we need any other nation? Right? So let's read on Ecclesiastes 3 verse 5. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace. We're going to embrace each other. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. When we come back to the law, statutes, and commandment, we're going to embrace our people, embrace the laws of our God, laws, statutes, and commandments. Because remember, a week ago, we told you the gatekeeper is coming, and there ain't nothing nobody can do. Their weapons is nothing but matchstick when the Most High Son comes, Yahweh shall come to render justice for his people. And we're still asking, what are the other nations going to receive from? Gina Jennings, I got to tell her that the other nation can be saved, like he's making decisions for the Most High. The little ashes and dust, because it might look fame and attention. When we come here teaching you, we don't looking for fame. We're teaching you the laws, statutes, and commandment, which is vital to your survival. Because though hand join hands, the wicked shall not go unpunished. And if you don't want, as the Most High says, if you love them, you hate him. So show that you love the Most High by coming and do what he says you're supposed to do. Because the love is for your brother of the 12 tribes of Israel. He never tell you to spread your... Why would the Most High tell you to spread your love to everybody when he himself tell you who he love and who he hate? Right? Our God don't play games, you know. So if your God play a game with them God play a game with them, our God don't play that kind of game. He tell you exactly what he wants you to do, and he give you the way to do it. So there's no excuse of you saying that, oh, you did. No, we are here to tell you. You have power in the palm of your hands, your phone. You know how much information that thing have on it? And who created it? The black man, the black nation, the God nation, the gods of the earth. Right? Gina Jennings is even saying that Christ is God. God in the flesh. When the Bible never tell you that. Yes, he call him God the Son, but not God the Father. So you must understand that our life is all about keeping the last statutes and commandments. Let's read on. And a time to refrain from embracing. So refrain from embracing the other nation. But you must embrace your people, embrace your God, and the last statutes and commandments. Verse 6. A time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away. Verse 7. And a time.
Hold on, where you at?
Ecclesiastes 3, verse 7.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 7. a time to rend, and a time to sue, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak.
So this is our time to speak. When the other nation is in weeping, we keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, and we speak it as it should have been. But you must understand that these nations, they know your situation, and they don't want you to come back to your God. Because what? They think that, they know that you being ignorant is their opportunity to stay strong. But their stronghold is going to be torn down anyway. So let them get on with it. But you Hispanic, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you have a duty. You are the light of the earth. You are the salt of the earth. You are the apple of the Most High eyes. Can you imagine that? Look, Prince Charles is here. Does Prince Charles know you individually? No. But the Most High know you individually. So how is it then? They cannot show that their God know them individually, but your God can show you that, right? The great kings of the earth, not all of them know you, but the Most High know you, and He care about you, and that is why you must honor your God, embrace Him by showing Him so you can keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. You can come away from the things of this filthy world and let the other nation cry because it's weeping time for them, right? Jerusalem, which is supposed to be heaven upon earth, is in weeping now. Gaza is in weeping. And all of these wicked nations who claim that they hated us and take crafty counsel against us. That's Psalms 83, verse 6. They take crafty counsel against us, and guess what? They all gathered to put us into slavery because it was beneficial to them. Now their kingdom is falling, they're going against each other. Isn't that a beautiful thing? To know that the Most High is turning your oppressor against each other, and you are benefiting from it. You're laughing because it's your time to laugh. It's your time to embrace happiness because your tribulation is coming to an end. We are living in the last days, and the last days is showing you people are looking to heaven, looking into the heaven for signs when it's right here before them, the destruction. Because if you didn't believe in the Bible or didn't like to listen to people who talk about the Bible, look on the television and look into the book of Luke. What I tell you, Gaza shall be desolate. Yes, Gaza shall be desolate. Can you imagine that? And Ashkelon, they shall live there at noonday. You want more factual things than that? In the last days, there shall be earthquake and famine and war and everything. It's happening right in front of you. How long is gonna take you to realize now? Look, no man. All of these other nations that tell me, why are these things coming? You know why some of you still procrastinating about this thing? They tell you about its natural disaster. They're not telling you that the Most High is bringing this upon the earth to destroy their kingdom. No, it's natural disaster. They start to see things that they never even think they would have seen with their own eyes. People dying like it's nothing new. Disease coming up on the land like it's nothing new, as it is nothing new anyway. But nobody want to tell you that it's the Most High bringing the judgment to those nations. And to you who don't want to come into this last statutes and commandments and keep your heritage, right? Well, you shall die with them, you know. But one thing you have over them, when you come back, you will be ruling in your kingdom and they will be serving in your kingdom. So it's weeping time for them.
There we go, Moses.
So these people have done us so much wrongs and evil and don't even want to acknowledge that we have done them great and wonderful things. But it's all right. The gatekeeper is coming to turn all of that up and turn all of that back into the last statutes and commandments. Because right now, everything is upside down. Since the Edomites and the other Gentile nations start ruling, everything is out of line. Simple. Every single thing is out of line. Now, our people feel say, okay, it's fine. Kings don't live like dogs. Kings don't pick up scraps. And that's what we've been doing for 400 years just because of our punishment. And yet still we see that the end of our punishment is coming. Right? The hand is upon us and our people still don't want to come back to their God. Well, there's a price to pay. As we said, don't let this scripture fulfill against you because they were written for you. But if you're stupid enough to hold on to the other nation God and let this judgment fulfill against you, you can't blame nobody. We were all here teaching, putting our life on the line for you, just for you to come back. Right? So look at what goes on, what these people are doing now. Can you read verse 10 for me?
I have seen the travail which Yahweh had given to the sons of men to be exercised in it.
Right? No, when everything was made beautiful, we were ruling over it wonderfully because the law helped you to know that these things that was given to you, it is given to you for your benefits. The law is given to you for your benefits, so you can know all of the things that you are supposed to do and keep it everything beautiful. Now, since the other nations are rule over us, what do we see? Great pollutions. You can't even go by the river anymore and dip your foot in it. You're not sure your foot might come back up with the toes them on it. Right? Now, even the animals that used to be friendly are now enemies to us. As they see food. These chemicals that change their mind, it's just unable to explain without the Bible that all of these things are going against us because we are going against our God. Right? Basically, weeping time for the other nation should be rejoicing time for you. Why are you not in your rejoicing time? Because you don't want to keep it. Let's go to the book of John 16, verse 20. So we're going to show you that, look, what the Most High told his disciples about this weeping time that is coming.
The book of John, chapter 16, verse 20. Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice.
Which word was, hold on, which word is talking about? The word of the children of Israel. Isaiah 45, 7. Don't go for that, I'll read that. Isaiah 45, 7. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. So that is our rejoicing. But the weeping of the other nation, oh my life, it's going to be beautiful to hear them weeping and howling. But because they are so wicked, we ain't going to give them no mercy because they have never shown us mercy. When you exercise mercy, it's considered to be love, affection, empathy. They don't have that quality about them. Right? Just because they are jealous of you and they don't want to tell you, no, it's coming out that some of them is telling you that, look, you see that jeans you have, you call that black jeans that you have? Yes, we want some of it. We want some of that black jeans that you have because that thing is very powerful. And for us to survive, we need some of that. So don't think when some of these bodies die, you don't think they try to extract things from it. Right? They do, but they're not going to tell you. When we make sacrifice to our Lord, we don't drink the blood. No, because it's not something for us to do. But the other nation drink the blood. And they make whatever they want to make with it and they rejoice and eat. But when you come to this last statutes and commandments, That's why it's important for you to know who you are and what you are your biblical duty. Because look, without the law, what would it be? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So if the law is going to save us, what is stopping you from keeping it? And it's not a if. We know it's going to save us. That's why we are keeping it. So why don't you step away from the other nation, as the Most High say, separate yourself from them before the destruction come upon you. Don't join hands with them. Hi and hello is good enough. You work with them, so be respectful. Because I tell you to respect the laws of the land. But it never tell you that you must cleave to them. They are the one that's supposed to be cleaving to you now. But no, you still don't want to let go. You still want to hold on to that, them broken vessels when you have nothing good about them. Islam. What is that going to do for you? Because the people who are calling themselves Muslim now are not even the real Muslims. Right? Just like the real Jews are not telling you that they are the real Jews, because the fake ones are going to tell you that they are the real Jews. And we know that the Bible tells us what the real Jews look like. But then nobody wants to accept that. If they were treating us right enough, right? I'm sure you that they would have realized that the country would be blessed. And all they have will be wiped away. But no. All the sins and offense will be wiped away. But no. They are so pompous and so confident in their weapons that they think our God cannot do them nothing. Can you imagine? A earthly being, a little ashes and dust, walk around overconfident in himself against the man who created the heaven and the earth. One genetic tweak, and everything in them life destroyed now. Because they are not even righteous people. And the spirit is in them is not upright. So, how is it then you want to cleave to their God who has never done nothing for them? And leave your God who have all the best plans. Leave them and let them weep. Because when you are weeping, they don't give a damn about your weeping. They rejoice in your weeping. They relish in your weeping. And they didn't care. But look, you must know that the table is turning and they are the one that is going to weep. So take yourself away from them and leave them in their weeping time, because their time to weep. Read. Book of John.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice, and ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy.
See, that's why you're not supposed to weep with them, because your joy come. Your joy come. Let them weep, because it's their time to weep. And I don't see no reason why you should have been happy weeping with them. I saw you strong, you want a double weep? Eh? You don't want a kingdom where you can rejoice. Me want for me. And if it come tonight, me that even more rejoicing. Because we know, sir, in this wicked system, we don't have to worry no more. We don't have to be mourning and weeping, seeing our brothers and sisters being killed. And nobody want to give us justice for that. Don't you want to see that kind of freedom that your child can go up the street, down the street, and not have to be fear of if they're going to make it back home? Are always watching your phone and hoping say it don't ring with a bad message? Eh? Don't you read what happened to Job? Job, 10 kids died, and before he could absorb one message in his mind, another person is coming to him, tell him another one of his kids die. And then by year they don't knock again, another one die. And until all of them died off. That come like it's a shock to your mind. It's just one after the other, and the message don't change. This one die, that one die, that one die. And it's just like a chain reaction. It's hard to deal with. You have 10 kids, and a 10 messenger come and tell you one after the other, each of them die. Eh? That must be disturbing to your mind. You have seen the example of it. We are living the example of it. Our kids. There is no security out there for us. The only security is there. Keep the last such a command, because it will protect you from the other nation and their wickedness. right? So their God cannot save them. So how is it you think their God are gonna save you when he don't even like you? Their God can do nothing for them. So keep these laws. It's the best thing you can ever read.
A woman, when she is in travail, have sorrow, because her hour is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembereth no more the anguish, for joy that a man is born into the world.
So you born into this world is a joy. Your world is coming, it's a joy. Leave the other nation, let them weep, because it's their time to weep. It's their time to howl. It's their time to mourn. If they want to buy crocodile tears, make them buy crocodile tears. It don't really matter. If a cow ball in them a ball, make them see the ball and cow ball. I know nothing to do with it. Or we call it cowbell. Yeah? So let them stay, because their God cannot save them, but your God is waiting upon you. But guess what? That grace period is not forever. So can you read Revelation 21:4? This is where we shouldn't keep the last and come to aim towards. The aim towards this everlasting prosperity. I want my everlasting prosperity, right? Because the other nation ain't gonna give us, right? They rather keep it down to make sure their kids and their nation of people survive. You don't have to compete with them, just leave them. Come into this and you will see how valuable you are. Your history show you how valuable you are to the other nation, even though they don't want to accept the truth. But don't worry about them.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 4. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
So that's how we come out of the world and working towards that the former things shall never be anymore. No more weeping for us, no more wailing, no more cowbell, no more crocodile tears. All of these things are going to be wiped away. And it's our eyes that the Most High sent his Son to wipe away our tears. You should be preparing to rejoice when you see the other nation who have long oppressed you, who have long make you will weary. Up to these days, they still make you feel like, what they call you? 3/5 of a man. Funny enough, you are the proper man. Even though the Most High said the other nation is kind of a man, they don't want to tell you that they call you a boy, right? To make you feel more demasculated and feel like you don't worth nothing in their sight. But even though they know the truth, they don't want you to know because they think you're stupid. Not knowing that they are the stupid ones. And what is coming, you don't even have to lift a finger more than to come and spin these Bible pages. That's the best thing you can do. Exercise your hands by spinning the Bible pages, rehearsing the last statutes and commandments. So when that day come, you can hear the voices, well done, my humble servant. That should make you feel very elated in your mind and confidence, right? To hear, well done, my good and faithful servant. So why is it then you feel that you should be lamenting in the other nation, asking people? This is a new trend on TikTok. They're asking the other nation, can I be your friend? If you love me, can I? Those are the points of the Bible telling you now. Why trim thy ways to seek love? And the love what you're supposed to trim your way to seek is from the Most High. You are trimming your ways to seek love from the other nation. A nation who will never love you. The Most High has never turned away from you. Know. He punishes you like a good father punishes a child, so that they can keep the laws and commandments or follow the rules, that they do not fall into destruction. Now, we see that when we break the law, we fall into destruction and punishment from the Most High. You see any destruction and punishment from the other nation, God? No. They enjoy the wickedness. They enjoy the wickedness that their Father has guided them to keep. That damn wicked God that they worship. Now, read Psalms 30 verse 5 for me, Baba Kusha. Right? If their God is great, our God is super great. Psalms 30 verse 5. Our God is super great and his power is unlimited. He don't have to answer to nobody or get permission from any other God because there's no other God as great as him. Yeah, you know, these men have make up their idol and call it God, so but we can't compare to our God.
The book of Psalms, chapter 30, verse 5. For his anger endureth but a moment. In his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning.
Our joy is coming in the morning, not tomorrow morning. No. When the Most High crack the sky and his sun come, that is our joy in the morning. Yes, or weeping because the other nation is still oppressing us. The other nation is still abusing us and our kids and our family, right? Because they know they have the authority to rule over us for now. But you should be looking for this, the joy that comes in the morning for you. So when the other nation is telling you about your God is an imaginary God, ask them to show you their gods. It's hidden. And that God cannot do nothing for them. But show me where their God has ever done anything for them that can outdo your God. Your God has done greater things. And this is the jealousy. Remember, you know, the Most High put out a decree that says if they can stop the sea from making waves, he would cast us away. And that is the whole desire of these people, to challenge what the Most High says. If you can count the sand of the sea and the dust of the earth, he will cast us away from being his people because we have broken the last statutes and commandments. The other nation take up the challenge. So when they ask, even when they say, how much stars in the sky, they ask Galaxy that. He said millions and millions. So when the Most High said, if you can't count the stars of the sky, that will show you the answer that they are challenging it to say we are going to see if we can do it. But what? Galaxy says it's millions upon millions, so it cannot be counted. If you can stop the sea from making waves, you don't think they want to try that just to get your position? Listen, the God who you serve is a wonderful God. The God who you should serve is the God of your forefather, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. When we were serving our God, every nation trembled when they hear about the children of Israel and the God who they serve and what he has done for them. Of course, there's topple nation. When he sent us to topple the wall of Jericho, the strong man of Jericho, knees become weak with shivering and anxiety. Even that woman that saved, that hide the spies that we sent there to scope out the city, she said, our men has failed. Our men are in fear because we have heard what your God have done to many countries and many cities and many nations. So before we even start the battle, they will already fail. They have already crumbled. So this is a God where we know that this God has never failed us and has never failed any mission that he sent us on. But we still want to serve the other nation God. Only God knows for what reason we want to serve the other nation God. So let's show you that Psalms 2. This is what Psalms 2 verse 1 says. And this is happening now, right? Book of Psalms 2 verse 1. Why do the heathen range and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their band asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. See? Our God will just laugh after the stupidness these senseless people coming up with their weapons. What can their little water foolishness do to a God who created all things? A God who established a foundation that no man can even seek out or understand how these things created. We live for a short time and our confidence is so high in ignorance and pride, right? That they can say, they can take crafty counsel against God and his people. If the Most High never allow you to punish us, you think you could stand against us? Eh? You taste what power feels like, and now you think you're mighty enough to take on our God? When you can't even take on your idol God, because he can't do nothing for you. The laws, statutes, and commandments is important for us to keep. And this is what they're going to bring us back to our God, our heritage, our greatness, and we shall never be afraid. Our kids can walk and never feel scared of anybody doing them anything, because we're going to set the standard and it's going back to what it was then. But if you don't come to serve your God, then you hate your God and love their God, which cannot do nothing for you and will not do anything for you even if he could, because you know you're going to go against his rules, his kingdom. Now, to tell you the truth, show me what have you ever benefit and feel comfortable with. Because look, if you buy a house, you never stop paying for that house. If you buy a car, you never stop paying for that car. And at any day, they can just come and take it from you. Why? Because they run this world. And because they are wicked. They know how much you pay for that vehicle, but to them, ain't nothing. God, they get the money from you. And they want the car from you. Or they want the assets. And no, you still want to think that these people love you? Love your God. Love your people. Respect the laws, statutes, and commandments. Respect the laws of the land. You don't need to commit no crime, because we ain't committing no crime. We still go on our hustle. Right? So all you need to do is just survive. Just like we are. And waiting for the great day of tribulation, which is coming to destroy the other nation and their wickedness. Water is polluted. That's wicked, because water is essential for anything to survive. Anything that have life. Plants, animal, human, even for the fruits to grow, you need water. And the water is polluted. The animals are so contaminated, you're afraid to even eat the meat, because they are feeding them all kind of things that they're not supposed to. The animal has been eating grass long before man come up on the land, eating natural herbs. Some are herbivore and some are carnivore, right? And they've been eating all of these things before man come up on the land. Now the Most High give man to rule over all things, all of his creation. And look what man is doing to them. You're afraid to eat the meat, as I said before, because then you don't even know why you're eating the amount of chemical pumped in these animals. But luckily, our immune system is so strong and our constitution is so strong that sometimes we eat these things and they just pass out through the draft. So you see how smart and great our God is? During all of this contamination, even the bottled water, ain't much benefit tonight, because they bleed, they do all kind of things and place them are purified. Purified from what? Their contamination, and sell you back the contaminated water until they'll say purified. Now, if we survive these things, guess what? Ain't gonna happen without keeping the laws and commandments. That's the only thing that will help us, and we keep us in the standard. Because when our life depend upon the other nation for survival, it can't happen. So let's read on. Let us break their bond asunder and cast away their cords from us. Verse 4. He that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. They are in their derision time and their weeping time, because they're fighting against each other for something. Everybody want to rule this earth, and it was not made for everybody to rule, because everybody can't rule a house. 5 persons in a house, 5 persons cannot rule the house. You have to go by a law. It have to go by one standard, right? You can't have some people doing whatever they want. There's no ruler. Everything is gonna be a mess, just like it is in the earth. Everybody's trying to rule this earth, and it's a mess. If you don't have nuclear weapon, everybody want to bully you. So everybody now is pushing to get nuclear weapon. But the kingdom of the oppressor is falling, and in the scriptures it says, have you become as weak as us? Simply mean we are getting what you used to use to bully us. It is coming like a normal thing now. Everybody's having nuclear weapon, because nobody want to stay under the bully. So the bully now is in derision. What can we do now to keep our power? Right? So how is it then you want to sit with them to do the most silliest things, serve their God, a God of idol that is made by your hand? Our God wasn't made by hand. Our God made everything. And now you find it really comforting to go and serve the other nation God. What is the benefit? You have not benefited from it in no way, shape, or form. This wickedness is going out of control, and the Most High is going to have to put his foot down. Verse 5. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them with his sore displeasure. That is their weeping time. And as I said, it's coming to them. Whether they like it or not, it's coming to them. Their weeping time is upon them. You should not be involved in their weeping time. You should be laughing. You should be preparing and say, yes, I've found my true heritage. I've found where I belong. When the Bible says your kingdom, it doesn't mean everybody, because everybody have their kingdom. Every nation have their own kingdom. Yes, we might be living together because we have to coexist upon this earth alongside each other. So let it be known that your love is for your people, but respect the laws. Stop selling drugs. Stop carrying envy and jealousy for your brother. Start loving him, forgive him. Because we've been forgiving the other nation over 400 years now, and they still don't love you. They say all manner of evil against you. But even though the Most High is showing you that when you come to this keeping the last of the commandments, every nation have to worry. Because they know you wake up to the reality, and they cannot do anything about it. Verse 6.
You want one, Michael?
No. Verse 6. Yet have I sent my kings upon my holy hills of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, thou art my sons, this day have I begotten thee. So he's coming to make you know that you are valuable to him. So the other nation, you need to step away from them. As Zephaniah 2 verse 1 says, let's go for that. The book of Zephaniah 2 verse 1 says, you must, let's see this. The book of Zephaniah 2 verse 1, gather yourself together. It never say everybody must gather together, right? It says you must separate yourself from the other nation because you are valuable to him. Yes, he pity the other nation and spare them because they are your possession. and you need them to make sure they are doing their duty in your kingdom. That's why they are here. So you must honor your God and not let the other nation tell you anything else. Right? So Zephaniah 2 verse 1. Gather yourself together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desire. So if the other nation in love you, and you have poured out your love to them over 400 years, why is it they cannot accept you and don't want to accept you and don't want you to be equal with them in their kingdom? Because they will never love you. The love is not about you. The hate is from them is always about you. See, if you hate something, you're going to stay away from it. But they hate you and they don't want you to stay away from them because they feel good to see you being oppressed, stressed, confused, and running around trying to go to them to get justice, to get help, and they're just making a mockery of you. Oh, send him here, send him there, tell him to come back tomorrow. All of these things are oppression. Because if you know the person hurting, why are you sending him all over the place? Knowing that you are the one creating the problem because you are benefiting from it. So no, when you see their weeping time is upon them, you should step back from them and embrace your God and make your God deal with them. You know, we didn't have to do nothing when we were in Egypt. We just come away from them, and we come away from them. Oh, it was wonderful. The Most High destroyed their kingdom for you. He has toppled many kingdoms, and it's only for you. He has not toppled you for them. He toppled you because you break his last statute and commandment, the agreement between you and him. That's the only reason why you're being punished. But he would never destroy you to please them, because they're going to rejoice over him and say he has destroyed his heritage for them, and they still don't love him. That's the same thing you are doing, destroying your heritage for them, and they still won't love you because their wickedness is like a rusted iron. If you shine it off, it still come back and go deeper. So each time you shine it, scrape it up, you're just scraping off the rough part and you're going deeper into the iron. So it's gonna get thin. And that's why we tell you, this law is for you, the children of Israel. It's not hard. At first, it might be a little challenging because you're coming to something new. You're gonna have to make a lot of changes, so you can strip yourself of the things of the world. Put away the envy, put away the jealousy, put away the red-eyedness, and thinking that the hoarding of these world material things is gonna make you happy. You would never. A rich man is not happy. You can tell her that now. Sometimes he can't even trust nobody to say, okay, you're gonna start a relationship, because he's gonna think, oh, they're gonna be with me for a couple of months or a year, and then they want my money. They live in fear because they don't want to lose their wealth. What you have to lose? You have lost everything already. Only the little sanity what you have left to come back to your God, and he will restore you. Right? No, plenty of us in here drive miles and hours to come do this class, and just telling you, come away from the things of the world. It cannot help you. The other nation will not love you. It's their weeping time. It's your rejoicing time coming. It's their weeping time gathering upon them. How hard is that for you to understand? Just leave them alone and let them weep by themselves. Because when we were in weeping, the 17 nation was in rejoicing. Right? Even when some of us who have escaped, plenty of them blocked the way that we were pushed back into captivity and being captured and enslaved. So, is there any love in that? If somebody love you, would they really hurt you? No. That is to show you that there's no love there. If you love me, you'd always been looking out for me. The Most I love you, that's why he's always looking out for you and telling you, you see, if you keep these laws, I'll put you above all nations. When King Solomon was ruling, he was keeping the law. And it showed you that the moment he stepped away from it and started worshiping idol, his destruction was upon him. So It's not something that you can do. But you just think, oh, I'm all right where I am. You can never be all right in a kingdom where that is oppressing you. And if you say you're all right and you have kids in this kingdom and say you're all right, then you're wicked because you have no love for your kids. God, they're going to go to worse a situation now you go to. And you're going to say you don't want to come back to your God, who is going to make everything right for you. He have all the best plans for you now. And believe me, his plans will never fail you. He has never failed us then, and he will not fail us now. That's why these records in this book, which is not for everybody, but everybody wants to be in it. When your kingdom is coming. When they were oppressing you, they didn't want to tell you that this book is your heritage.
Right.
But now, we come and show you, look, there's no lie in what we tell you. Come and we will show you. Precepts upon precepts, Isaiah 28, verse 9 and 10. For precepts must be upon precepts. Precepts upon precepts, lines upon lines, here a little and there a little. In the volume of the book he comes. Yeah? He speaks to us through this. Moses kept the laws. Aaron kept the laws. John kept the laws. Even King Solomon, who in the end was destroyed, kept the laws. Right? How you think David killed Goliath if he weren't keeping the laws? And when he was having them stout speech against the children of Israel, God raised up a little shepherd boy, whacked him in the forehead with one stone, and he died. You think it's because of his power why that happened? It's because our power, that's why I call Israel, Prince of the Power. Right? And there's nothing odd in this. We are doing it in the last days to show you that you don't have to be scared no more to come. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and telling you not to do. You have the free will that you should come and serve your God. The other nation is serving their God. They have not changed in serving their God. So what's wrong with you coming to your realization and know that your God still loves you? Okay? So let's read on verse 3.
Where are we?
Zephaniah 2.
Zephaniah 2 and 3. Seek ye the Lord. Salakia. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
So the day of the Lord's anger it's upon us. Because we have seen the destruction. We have been experiencing a lot of things that cannot be explained by these foolish scientists. They themselves can't even find answers to it, but the answers is here in the book. It's the day of the Lord's wrath. And it come in flood. It come in any form you want to send it into. And they cannot tell him, so look now, change your ways. Have mercy upon us. You did not have mercy on his children. So when you see these Gentiles crying now, and it's weeping time for them, you should be preparing to rejoice. Let's ask Ariella one question. Are you happy that what you see happen now to the other nation kingdom?
It's funny. It's funny to me.
Why is it funny to you?
Because there's numerous reasons. On a personal reason, it's self-inflicted. It's lack of grace. It's lack of humility. It's lack of humanity, which they have none of. But it's fitting because what was written and recorded by our ancestors is always going to come to pass. And they think that this is a problem for them. This is just the beginning. It's the beginning of the end. Like a man said to me once, a brother said to me once, this is at work, the day your cranium pops out the womb is a downward spiral. The day you're born, you're dying from that day. And it's true, so to speak. But their death and destruction is just commencing. And it's only going to get worse. And it's fitting and it's pleasing to know that the God of Israel, the God of our records, the Most High God of the children of Israel is real. He's always been real. He was never fabricated, invented. He has no birth. He always is and always was. Jehovah has a birth date. Allah has a birth date, 600 AD. Jehovah has a birth date, 300 AD. Jah has a birth date, 1940s. Buddha has a birth date. I don't know the stats for Buddha, but they all had a birth date where man put them into existence. The Most High God of Israel has no date of birth. He never came into existence. He always is and always was. And it's fitting for me to look in a heathen's eye and tell them, I told you so. It's the luck here.
Give us a hand for that. You see, Officer Harriel is telling you that all of these deities had a birthday, but I will add to that, and they have a damn expiry date because all of them died. All of them died.
Damn right.
Is our God still alive? He is, because he cannot be cast away. He don't depend upon us to survive.
That's right.
So when we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, we will be just like him. No expiry date for us, because our kingdom is going to be forever. He will wipe away our tears. Death shall be no more for us. Who is weeping now? We. But we can see that the table is turning. And all the vomit and putrid things are turning on their table now.
Right.
Our table is slowly cleansing, you know. Because see, we raising up. If you think a joke, what is happening in Gaza? Let's read verse 5 to show them what is happening in Gaza. Book of Zephaniah 2, verse 5.
Woe! The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 5. Woe unto the inhabitants of the sea coast.
Verse 4, which one verse 4? My apology.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 4. For Gaza shall be forsaken.
What? Jerusalem?
For Gaza shall be forsaken.
No, the children of Israel.
For Gaza shall be forsaken.
Yahweh shall destroy the children of Israel and forget about them.
For Gaza shall be forsaken.
For Gaza. And you see what is happening over there now? It has been forsaken. And nobody can save it. Because, guess what? None of those people are supposed to be over there. That is the land of Israel. We, the 12 tribe of Israel, from 70 AD, we have not set foot in that land, because the prophecies, we shall see our homeland no more. Those people who are dwelling over there are fighting for the most important real estate upon the earth, and they will never have it as their possession forever. No, they're going to have to leave. And this is where you see the momentum is building up. Russia has destroyed a lot of Jerusalem. Or Korea? Not Korea. The other, Iran, has destroyed a lot of their infrastructure. And we're going to show you that it's going to roll on and on until every part of the prophecy. Because for Jerusalem shall to build upon his rubbles, everything just have to break down. So they are talking about they're going to build and they're going to extend cities. When they think it's peace and safety, it's weeping time for them. Sudden destruction, and they shall be weeping, and nobody to dry their tears. But our tears will be wiped away. Our pain will be no more. Death, we shall never experience that no more. But the other nation, it's their tribulation. And we're going to tell you, it's weeping time for them. And they damn well know that they're going to weep, because the God of this book is waking up They said that the black people, God is going to punish them. And no, there's nothing they can do about it, because they get their time to have mercy upon us and they never show us mercy. So no mercy for the merciless and no hope for the hopeless. So black man, black woman, children of the 12th tribe of Israel, native Indians who of the 12th tribe of Israel, come away from the things of this world. This is fulfilling fast and swiftly. The destruction is coming upon them. Dear God cannot stop it. So have some sense in your head. Dear God cannot stop it. So how is it that you still want to be with them? Something to say, Arthur?
Yeah, I just want to touch on the precept you just brought, a real heavy precept regarding peace in Israel till the real children of God return. And that's clear in Zephaniah 2 and 4. For Gaza shall be forsaken, and we see that today because the real children of Israel are not in Israel today, and this is the issue. And if let's take a look at Jeremiah 30 and 30 and verse 3. For lo, the days, Salakia, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 3. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah. That's the north and the south, the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, saith the Lord. And I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. Now this is when there'll be everlasting peace in Israel, when the real children of the Most High God are returned, and Gaza will see no peace until that day. Salakia.
Right. Go back to Zephaniah 2, verse 4.
Khan, the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 4. For Gaza shall be forsaken.
Read on.
And Ashkelon a desolation. They shall drive out Ashdod at the noonday, and Ekron shall be rooted up.
What you see happening now? They are planning to make big cities and all kind of, but guess what? They shall be rooted up. And this is what is happening now. Jeremiah 30 verse 3 says we're gonna go back. But how can we go back if this don't happen? If Zephaniah 2 verse 4, 5, and 6 don't happen, how can we go back? We're not going to live among them. So the land have to be cleared. And that is what is happening now. So it's weeping time for them, but rejoicing time is upon the mountain for us. And guess who is doing that? Their God cannot stop this, you know.
Right.
So what are you really worshiping? Really and truly, what are you trying to prove? That you can disrespect your God for them when their God cannot help them in this time. So you know what? Bring yourself into the ISUPK, because this slogan, it says, we are the home of the truth from 1969 till now. This has been holding up by many officers, many troopers, many priests and officers. And guess what? Ain't nothing can stop this rise, because this rise is not of man, but of the Most High raising up his kingdom. Because remember, it says, my people shall rule over them, and they shall be a possession for us. So let's show you that when all is concerned, okay, can you go back to Zephaniah 2 verse 5?
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 5. Woe unto the inhabitants of the sea coast, the nation of the Cherethites. The word of the Lord is against you, O Canaan, the land of the Philistines. I will even destroy thee, that there shall be no inhabitant.
So what does that tell you? Not now no naga left, because we're tired of Huno, and we father here we cry, but we just have to fulfill the prophecy. So Your rejoicing is becoming your weeping. Your destruction is upon you, because I tell you, what is happening now cannot be stopped by your God. There's no way your God can have a command of victory over our God. And this is why we tell our people, come back to the law, statutes, and commandment, because this is the only thing that can save us. We have tried everything else. Unos try Rastafarian, Bob Marley betray you, because guess what? Before in dead, he go baptize a Christian. So he jump out of the Rastafarian thing. Because he says Selassie can't do nothing for him. He try to come to your God. Even though we go baptize him, I still Satan in go baptize him. Right? Now, when you try Buddhism, what that I do for you? That little big belly statue on our feet and he can't even eat. Right? So you make it feel look like saying fat because I eat. Right? When you try Krishna, the Krishnaites,
Hare Krishna.
then dash where they, when COVID hit, they dash where they hide in the river because they realize they hide and not helping them. How ignorant you can be as an adult. I go and give something to something we can't even move. Yeah, give food to something we made by hand. How am I going to eat it? And there's no life in him. Any day that statue talk to you, I bet you run out of house left it. Me can bet you £100. Say you go in front of that statue and that statue talk to you, you run out of the house left it. Because you never expect it to happen. Because it was made by your hands. And your imaginary and foolish start telling you if you worship it. Right? And then when it talk back to you now, you go run from it and you go call a crowd for them come believe. And what go happen? In the end, it can't help you. It's just a trickery to your mind. Like you've always been a fool. And for you kind of fool, you know, you say, oh, you're a special kind of fool that you're going to pass on these things to your grandchildren, knowing that that damn thing has never done nothing for you. You cook dinner, feed. Who provide for you? You have got to go sweat to find the money to prepare food, and you can put it down in front of a statue. How stupid you can be. Well, our God was not made by hands. Our hand was made by our God. And there's no end to him. And there's no beginning. Because man may not be able to seek out his greatness. Because what? He shows only very prideful and pompous and arrogant that you want to challenge the very great God who make you and give you this breath of life. He take it from you, your God can't save you. Any day the most is a time for your number call. And you pop your clogs. Guess what? Your God can't negotiate for you. Because he never give you nothing. Your God, what you worship, which is Baal, cannot do anything for you. Because you have to answer to our God. Can you imagine that? When you roll up in the courtyard of heaven and my God asks you, where was you, Lucifer? He says, I was out roaming the earth. So why your God not going to make one hurt for you? Because he can't. Because he was created and he have no power to go and create nothing else himself. He have to coexist and this with us. Right? So woe unto you, foolish people who get up and think, say, this idol is going to do anything for you. Remember. So let's go to the book of 2nd Esdras 5 verse 20. We cannot sit down anymore and take all of this foolishness from this stupid nation of people who feel, say, because we're given into their hands, it's going to be forever. It's not of your God will that this happen. It's just a punishment to show us how loving our God is towards us. So we must come away from them, God. We can't do nothing for them.
Is it 5 and 20?
2nd Esdras 5 verse 20.
5 and 20. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 20. And so I fasted 7 days, mourning and weeping, like as Uriel, the angel, commanded me.
So you see, these are the things that we should gladly do, right? Weep and hold to our God, so our salvation can come up swift upon them. But we want to do, We want to go into these wicked churches who tell you that you can be a part of us, but we don't have to be your friend. There's no unity in that, is it? So if you're supposed to gather yourself, no unite, unite. So how is it that I must come into your congregation and come worship your God, but we cannot be friends? There's no unity in that house. That is to say that is a house of the devil. Because a house divided must fall. There's no house that divided stand. Because the wall have to embrace each other to stand.
Right.
So if that house is not united, then obviously it's gonna fall. And if fall, it'll fall, it will never rise. There's no reason about your kingdom anymore. Your kingdom has served out its wicked times. So when it's time for you to weep, we should be rejoicing because we know that the oppressor time has come. Let's go to Isaiah 40, verse 15. Woe unto you that trouble us. It's not a joke. Woe unto you that trouble us.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isle as a very little thing.
And guess who is going to burn? Really?
And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beasts thereof sufficient for a burnt offering.
Nothing that you can bring to the Most High can impress him to give us over to Uno anymore. It's just that we were punished for something that we did, and it was good. Slavery has taught a lot of us that our God loved us. So you see, when the other nation was rejoicing over you, it's all good and well. So now in these last days, when you see them weeping and moaning, don't worry. Go down to the part that says, is this the man that caused the herd to tremble? Isaiah 40. Right, Isaiah 40.
Is it?
Go down to the part that says, is this the man that caused the herd to tremble? Isaiah 40, 50. Isaiah 40. Come on. 50. I'm fine. Isaiah 40, verse 22.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 22. It is that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a rent to dwell in.
So you see, that's how wonderful and great our God is. So you must rejoice now that you see the other nation crying, weeping, right? Is it Psalms 2 verse 1? That says the heathen rage, and imagine a vain thing.
The heathen rage.
I think Psalms 2 verse 1. Let's go to Psalms 2 verse 1.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, so it's in
Psalms 2 verse 1. Of Psalms.
the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
So you see, they are in rage now and they imagine that, look, they can be saved. They can skip from their destruction over to salvation, which these wicked pastors in the church are telling a lie that everybody can be saved. This never been scriptural. It's not prophetic, so it won't happen in the future, and it will never happen forever. Their destruction is upon them, and it's a terrible destruction that not even a remnant of them now go to there. Because after that 1,000 years of slavery, where you gonna put them into now? There's such a nation that will never be renowned. And that nation, you might find a piece of him in a museum or somewhere who say, this was Satan's son. This was the man who wanted to destroy the earth and go live on the moon. A place that was not prepared for him. and he spend billions starving other people and destroying even one damn self and thinking that he's in control. When the wicked rule, the people complain. But when the righteous rule, everybody rejoice because we give back. We want everybody to be happy. So we treat them with love and respect. But the wicked, he just continue to take. And if he give you some now, he want about double the amount or triple the amount that he give you. So you see, how can you want to be happy in a kingdom like this? When your kingdom is coming with better things, greater things, it won't have no expiry date on it. Don't you realize that their kingdom now, their kingdom is expiring? Their expiry date is upon them, and that's why they are rage. Why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? They're vain in the way of thinking that they go and bow down to idols. They're vain in the way of their understanding that, look, they think everybody accepts the fact that everybody can be saved. Ask them pastors who are telling you that everybody saved from what? Because when the Most High say he's coming to save the children of Israel, he tell you exactly what he's going to save them from. So it's your time to rejoice and leave them in their weeping time. Let them weep, because when you were weeping, they all was happy. Happiness was everything to them. And now it's time for you to rejoice. You want to step away from your God to let them feel like that your God don't worthy of saving you. Come on, people. Come on, black people. Come on, children of Israel. Your God is here to save you. So,
let's just, what you're talking about now, let's just read Amos 9 and 8. To touch on what you're talking about now. The book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
Isn't that something for you to rejoice? He's still gonna save you, but he's still gonna punish them stubborn and stiff-necked ones that feel like say the other God nation can do anything for them.
That's right. We
should be preparing to rejoice. You should be asking for a donkey jawbone to laugh so loud that it irritate them ears and make them tremble in fear.
Right.
So stop being stupid. When your God have all of these great things for you, and you see the other nation kingdom, their expiry date is upon them.
Right.
So let them weep, let them howl, let them bawl crocodile tears, and don't help them to wipe it, because they will not wipe yours. And if they give them the circumstances, they will still want to put you back into captivity. And that's why you must prepare to rejoice, because salvation is yours. Your kingdom is coming. Tell Gina Jennings, say, any Gentiles ain't gonna be saved? Him not have no place to put them. So let him come and show us at any time. Because the last time our people roll up on Gina Jennings, he said they were a troublemaker. Because he cannot handle the truth. He preach a gospel that will benefit him and his pocket, and have these other people like idiots sit down listening to him. When the Most High tell you, study to show thyself approved. Who are you going to show yourself approved unto? The Most High, that you are worthy of the kingdom. Is Gina Jennings going to be worthy of the kingdom with all of these lies telling you people?
Hell no.
Think again. Because you think he can save everybody when that is not scriptural. So I always tell you that we who are in here, we are not ashamed of this gospel, because we know the benefit of this gospel. When this gospel was hidden from us decades and centuries ago, we were beaten not to read this, because if we had understand this, then we would know we are, and then they would be in trouble a long time ago. But for the very few who sacrificed them life and was very happy, some of them lose their tongue, some of them lose their eyes, some of them was put to death. Can you imagine somebody bathing in your hot bucket of sugar a hot oil pour over you because you want to learn to read. They said we couldn't read, but what we couldn't read, we could not read English. And we can show you in the book of Deuteronomy 28 that a nation as swift as the eagle shall come upon us, whose language we have not known. So we weren't speaking English. We were speaking Hebrew. And because of that, they use it to say, we can't read. Right? We couldn't read your language, but we were speaking Hebrew. After you can speak a language, you're going to write it. There's no way you can come up to us and tell us that, oh, you couldn't read. Why couldn't we read? Because we weren't speaking the same language. You couldn't read Hebrew because your language was English, French, Spanish, and all of those languages we never speak until we've been scattered into our nation. And that's the only reason why you can come and contest we can't read. But that's fine. But you take our records and you duplicate it and contaminate it with your lies and deception. Well, guess what? This is the power, and we are the prince of the power.
That's right.
The God who speaks through this is the power.
Right.
And with this, we're going to hand over the class to Officer Ariella for the security announcement.
Clap it up.
I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess that